So happens it's Tuesday. What can I say? This is a brewery staple. As far as our barrel aged beers go, this is a very understated brewer favorite. If you don't know about So Happens It's Tuesday, essentially it is our basic at 15% alcohol bourbon barrel aged dry stout. What I personally like about So Happens It's Tuesday, as it differs from Black Tuesday, is this wort is produced entirely on the brew house and fermented in a very straightforward manner. So it's a big, strong beer that finishes quite dry. Wonderful flavors, minimal roast. You get caramel and wonderful caramel malt flavors even before it goes into bourbon aging. But unlike Black Tuesday, So Happens It's Tuesday is not a fed fermentation. So in the case of Black Tuesday, we do add extra sugar during fermentation in order to boost the alcohol and make it the epic beer that it is. But So Happens is just a big, strong beer that's actually quite simple for us to make, and then we do age it for a year in bourbon barrels, similarly to Black Tuesday, but even at 15% alcohol, it's so much more approachable, and I think that's why it's really one of my favorites. And a lot of times when I'm sharing beers or introducing beers that people aren't aware of that the brewery makes, So Happens It's Tuesday is actually the one that I'll go to, because I think it's representative of what the brewery does at our core. I think it's unmatched in quality. There's really no other simple stout like it at this strength with all this bourbon barrel aging character. This beer, it's so delicate on the palate. As I mentioned, it is a dry beer, so not a lot of residual sugar, but the residual sugars that are there are caramel and that vanilla sweetness that is purely a result of the bourbon barrel character alone. And I think the other thing that sets So Happens It's Tuesday apart is it finishes so clean. So this is a beer that's going to pair well with a lot of robust foods without being the star of the show. It's actually going to complement foods quite a bit better than a lot of our stouts that have post-finishing ingredients added for either sweetness or fruitiness or things like that. This is just fantastic brewery at its finest.